Dear Endeavor community, welcome to our Endeavor pitch competition powered by Dell Technologies. I'm Claudia Duran, Managing Director of Endeavor Miami, and your moderator for today. Endeavor is excited to partner with Dell and host one of 8 competitions during the summer of this year to award up-and-coming startups across the United States. Today's virtual competition will feature 10 South Florida-based companies competing for $10,000 in Dell technology products. The first place will receive $6,000 in Dell products, and the second place will receive $4,000 in Dell products. The first place winner will also participate in the final pitch competition hosted by Dell on September 15th, competing for another $15,000 in first place, $10,000 second, and third, $5,000 in cash prizes. So there's a lot of excitement, 8 competitions, and we're kicking off the first one today. So a panel of esteemed judges from the Endeavor and Dell networks will select the first place winner, and you, the crowd, will select the second place winner. We will share a link to a survey as soon as the last company finishes their pitch, and you can vote through that link. So please stay tuned and check the chat where we will be posting the link. So before we kick off the pitches, I want to introduce you our amazing partner, Dell Technologies, for making all this possible. Thank you so much. They've been our partner of Endeavor Miami for several years, and we have really enjoyed working with them those far. And today we have an amazing group of judges. So I would like to start by introducing you Federico Robio, our first judge, co-founder of Bellatrix Software, and Endeavor entrepreneur and mentor. So welcome, Federico. Nice to see you again.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a great pleasure to be here. All the projects seem fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be a lot of fun. Our second judge is actually Andrew Tolka, co-founder of UVisit and also an Endeavor entrepreneur. Welcome, Andrew. Great to see you.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see everybody. I'm excited to hear the pitches.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And our next judge is Derek Barnett. He's the head of entrepreneur selection and growth at Endeavor Miami. Welcome, Derek.
Hi, everyone. Excited to see the pitches and excited to see how everyone's business is going.
Perfect. And now joining us from the Dell team is Claudina Lopez, Director of Gaming and Business Development at Dell. Welcome, Claudina, sorry.
Not a problem. Thank you so much for the opportunity and looking forward to hearing more about the projects.
Great. And now I'd like to welcome Lucas Chaya del Pino, Dell for Entrepreneurs United States lead. Welcome, Lucas.
Thank you, Claudia. Excited to be here, and this is our first out of 9 events, so we're thrilled about getting this competition started.
Okay, so it's 9, not 8. I got that wrong.
It's 9 counting the final. It's 8.
Okay, including the final. Perfect. And last but not least is Justin John, North America Small Business Sales, Tool Innovation and Development Lead for Dell. Welcome, Justin. Okay, we'll give him a couple of seconds. There we go.
There we are. Hey, welcome everybody. Excited to be here. A lot of the interesting companies and looking forward to hearing from you guys. Great.
So we're all ready. Thank you for joining us today. We're super excited to have these founders pitch their businesses to all of you. So anyone wants to share your expectations for today? Quickly, or any advice to the founders who will be pitching?
I just suggest to relax, tell your story, and let the business speak for itself. You're all very accomplished even being here, so just let that shine through.
Great. Thank you, Derek. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. We're now going to get started with the pitches. Each company will have 3 minutes to pitch and 2 minutes for Q&A from the judges. I would now like to welcome to the stage Airborne Response. Hi, Christopher. Please share your screen. Do we have Christopher ready? Okay, let me see here. There we go. Perfect. Hi, Christopher.
Hey, good afternoon. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Thank you for being here. I think the judges are now in the back. They're observing the presentation. Great. You're sharing your screen now. Let me know when you're ready and we can get started.
Okay. Are you able to see the screen okay?
Yes. Perfect.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Go for it.
Thank you. And good afternoon, everyone. My name is Christopher Todd. I'm the president and founder of Airborne Response. We're a Miami-based company that uses drones and other robotic vehicle systems to help capture information that makes our customers, allows our customers to make better informed decisions when time is of the essence. And especially I want you to think about emergencies like hurricanes, disasters, things like that. That's really what we specialize in. The problem right now is the unmanned aircraft systems industry is booming, but there's not really a reliable network of remote pilots that large companies can call upon to provide consistent quality products, especially for those enterprise customers. And that's the solution. That's where Airborne Response comes in. We're going to be the single brand that serves as a one-stop source for serving the low altitude imagery needs and service needs of enterprise customers. Our product is pretty simple, but not really. We use aerial drones operated by our network of remote pilots to collect data from high value assets, think telecommunications towers, power grids, critical infrastructure, located in some of the world's most challenging environments. We then process that data to deliver actionable insights to help our customers make those better decisions and maximize value from their business operations. So if you think about tower climbers climbing up a telecommunications tower, we'll send the drone up there before the tower climber goes up to figure out what's wrong. That way the tower climber knows exactly what tools they need to bring, what equipment they need to bring. The global market size for this, we're really excited about, $127.3 billion. And you can see this is from PwC. We're focusing on the three main categories of infrastructure, insurance, and telecommunications, representing around $60 billion in market opportunity. So the business model right now is pretty simple for us. We've got high value contracts that account for about 80% of our revenue. Those are Florida Power and Light, Motorola Solutions, again, disasters, emergencies, where time is of the essence. Then we have value contracts, and that is the work we perform with Citizens Insurance here in Florida, where we've disrupted the conventional ladder climb roof inspections by using drones to inspect roofs. And then we have special projects. Those account for about 5% of our revenue. Those are the one-offs, construction sites, not quite as projectable revenue, but they still help keep our clients busy and fill that niche. We're excited about the traction we've got. Within the first 3 years, we've landed our top 3 prospects, FPL, Citizens, and Motorola, and we're now expanding and growing those businesses. Our leadership team, myself, I got Tom Odie Oatmeyer, 20-year Air Force veteran, chief pilot, Tony Loperfido, who is our director of operations, and Andy Jacks, who is expanding our international. Our community ask, we're pursuing a $2.5 million capital injection to expand our current operations, customer base, and software acquisition. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Christopher. Okay, for the audience, you heard he's raising capital right now. We have this, and I think now we go into questions. Anyone wants to start?
I do have a question for Chris. Chris, great presentation. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm curious about your marketing opportunity in pursuing small business set-asides or federal contracts, partnership with FEMA and a few other emergency response organizations. Is that something that you guys are considering?
Absolutely. FEMA is a little tricky right now because they don't have a mechanism to actually reimburse government for aerial imagery, and it's an issue that they're trying to work through. Basically, when a government would contract us with FEMA, they would be on the hook for reimbursing the costs. FEMA wouldn't necessarily reimburse them. So there's some work that needs to be done there, but we see exceptional opportunity at the government level, both for emergency gray sky contracts, as well as normal blue sky contracts for construction projects, infrastructure projects, such as what's coming out of the Beltway. So we're really excited about that.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Next question.
So Could you tell us more about your business model? Like, how is your revenue? Is it a subscription model? Is it by job, by the hour? And what are your costs? Like, how many jobs or hours do you need to build for paying off your capex and your operating costs?
Yep, so we're using independent contractors for the bulk of our remote pilot core. We do have a core team, and as certain contracts, such as the Motorola Solutions contract or the FPL contract, come into play, we'll build those teams to fit the needs of those contracts. As far as pricing, they're all a little bit different. Citizens is a value contract because we're really making smaller margins on flying the homes, and it's not projectable. We don't know when claims are going to come in. Hurricanes, big events for us because time is of the essence. Regular power line inspections, those can be projectable. So we're really in the process of figuring out the metrics that surround the operating costs to conduct some of these operations. And if we would focus on one particular sector, it'd be a lot easier to dial in on those metrics. Because we've kind of been dancing across 3 different sectors, we're in the process of rounding that out. We also, I should add that we think there's a lot of efficiency that can be maximized by incorporating artificial intelligence, machine learning software. So that's what we're looking to do as we build out these businesses.
Thank you. I think I missed that part that you don't know. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question, Chris. Great presentation, great project. What is your source of talent? Because you need a certain specific skills. Where do you get those people? How do you attract them? How do you motivate them?
Great question. So there was a lot of energy and a lot of buzz about the opportunity that drones were creating. We saw tons of folks going out getting their unmanned aircraft or their remote pilot certification from the FAA, but they didn't have the training. And we're seeing kind of a metamorphosis right now as more sophisticated equipment comes in, and we're able to discern those pilots who've got 250, 300 flight hours and are really experienced in conducting different types of operations versus the newbies through a vetting process. We'll basically conduct interviews with them. We'll ask to see their flight data logs. We'll ask for references on the types of projects they've worked on. And that helps us dial in on who the pilots are we can really count on and those that maybe quite don't have enough experience yet. I should also say a lot of it's geographically located. So a little bit of the model is like an Uber or a Lyft where we need to have pilots in places where there's business. So there might not be a contract or there might not be a claim in a certain part of Florida. All of a sudden one comes in and we either have to send somebody from outside the area or find somebody within that area. The cost to acquire is really, really cheap. There's some great social media platforms such as Facebook where these pilots are in groups. So recruiting the pilots is really not too much of a challenge for us.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Guys, we have to wrap that when the time is up and we have to prepare for the next one. Judges, please fill out the form. It's on the chat while we get ready to bring in Renee. Thank you so much, Chris, and good luck.
Thank you, and thank you for the cool Dell aviator scarf.
Oh, he got cut off. Okay. Renee, if you want to prepare to share screen, welcome to the...
I think I'm sharing already.
Thank you. Okay, so we have Renee Yamin, founder of Axelita. Let me know when you're ready and we can start.
You're ready when you're ready.
Okay, perfect. Let's go.
Okay. So have you ever been to a supermarket and didn't find the product that you were looking for because it was out of stock or it was in the wrong place or had the wrong pricing tag? Well, that is in-store execution. And poor in-store execution, it's a big problem for retailers, distributors, and brands alike. And it costs them between $70 to $100 billion in lost sales every year in the US alone. Hi, my name is Renee Yamin. I'm the founder and CEO of Axelita, and I assemble a team of technologists and experienced operators to solve that very problem, the in-store execution problem. And our product is called Shelf OS, or Shelf Operating System. Shelf OS uses 3D computer vision and our patented algorithms placing sensors on top or underneath the shelf to identify and measure out of stocks, detect planogram issues, and send alerts in real time to those in charge of taking corrective actions. So far, we're actively monitoring 7 categories in more than 20 locations between Miami and Puerto Rico. You can see the sensors on top of the shelves here. And we have achieved encouraging results, so much that we have achieved 90% reduction in out of stock in those categories that we monitor, and we have decreased the restocking time, bringing efficiency to our clients. Our competitors use either human or robots to supervise and spot out of stocks and provide information once a day or twice a day every time they scan. None of them use the 3D precision that we use, and none of them use the real time of information, which is key to solve supply chain problems. Our model is very simple. It's a subscription. We partner with retailers and we charge distributors and brands a monthly fee per category per store that we monitor. It includes analytics, messaging, and workflows. We see the market, it's a huge market. We estimate there are 4 million categories to be monitored between the 38,000 supermarkets, 40,000 convenience stores, 20,000 drugstores. There's a lot of categories to be monitored, so much so that we estimate a potential revenue of up to $5 billion a year. So far, we're working with 3 different supermarket chains. One of them is a local one, Sedano's. We're also working with distributors that carry important brands, and we're starting pilots with global brands such as PepsiCo and Welch in both Puerto Rico and Miami. We are now raising capital to expand our footprint or network to up to 300 stores in the next 12 to 18 months, capture 15 paying clients, enhance our sales and engineering team, and continue to work in the functionalities of our product that make more sense for our clients and for our future. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Rene. We're coming back with the judges. We have only 2 minutes to make the questions, so please make them quick. Who wants to start?
I'll start. Great presentation, Rene. How many products are you tracking per category per store on average?
It depends on the category, but we can track as many as 120 products. I mean, we have no limits, only what our sensor sees.
Next one.
I have a question. With the pandemic, we have seen e-commerce grow quite a lot, and of course, the impact on retailers is very high. Have you addressed that?
Yes, actually, thank you for the question, Federico, because it's one of the values that we bring to retailers and their efforts to supply, the booming e-commerce. And what is happening right now is that you have a conflict on the aisles. You have the pickers, the Instacart, the robot, everybody going on the aisles. And sometimes you have your online store with product that you don't have on the store, and you have to pick it. So what we're testing right now is how can we interface with their online store and provide a visibility of the product so that they don't offer it online. Because inventory is not necessarily very accurate in some of the retailers. So this is a way to double check if you have the product or not. And that's the way we're helping our clients to manage this e-commerce boom and picking on stores.
Who owns the data that you collect? Is it the client that owns the data? Are you entitled to the data at a certain level of granularity?
We are entitled to the data. That's why we partner with retailers. Actually, we both own the data, and that's part of the partnership that we established, and we sell the data to distributors and brands. Of course, there is a competitive thing here. We don't sell all the data to all the brands. There's, Chinese walls, if you will. But there are data, aggregated data that we can provide to different competitive brands, as the same as they already get it from market studies or POS studies.
Okay. One last question, or if not, we can proceed to the next one.
How many stores are you in?
I'm sorry?
How many stores are you working with right now?
Right now we're in 20 stores. 20 stores, 20 different, 3 different supermarket chains in 20 stores.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rene.
Thank you for the swag.
Of course. Like the t-shirt.
Me too.
Okay, so judges, please fill out the survey while we get ready for the next candidate. Okay. Hi, Simon.
Hello.
Okay, so next we have Simon Amsel, co-founder of BU Products. Very excited to have you here. Please, okay, there you go. You can share your screen. Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Can you see me?
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
So hello, my name is Simon Amsel. I'm the I'm speaking. You cannot hear me? Can you see me? Okay. Yes. I'm Amsel, but give me 1 second. I have some back issues here. 1 second.
Okay. You have echo? Do you have a
Yeah.
put mute on the other computer?
I'm muted. I don't know.
Can you close the YouTube, because that's the
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Okay, now it should be fine, right?
Correct. Okay, go.
Okay. Hi, my name is Simon Amsel. I'm the co-founder of BU. And I'm very honored to be here sharing with everybody. We are a cosmetic company focused in good, clean skincare. BU offers the most thought out after ingredients in the world of skincare at irresistible prices. We focus each product in one active ingredient. Usually in the category, all brands have complicated formulas that the consumer doesn't know exactly what they're buying. So we try to stay focused on one particular ingredient. So we are on trend with what consumers value. Consumers are looking for clean, sustainable, cruelty-free, non-toxic ingredients. We are formulated 90% derived, and we are on a mission. Our product line is showcased in the stores with this merchandising unit that is very colorful and attracts your attraction. We have a cleanser, we have a witch hazel toner, a hyaluronic acid moisturizer, a retinol serum, a caffeine eye cream, and a peptide moisturizer. The idea is that the consumer can mix and match the products and create their own routine. We're currently distributing in Target, CVS, Kohl's, Anthropologie, which is a huge market that we have managed to enter. And online, we have presence in Macy's, Walmart, our website, and Amazon. Who's the BU consumer? She's a 22 to 40-year-old woman who is digitally connected. She's always on the computer and on one screen. What is her problem? Sensitive skin. First signs of skin aging. What does she want? She wants to feel on her absolute best all the time. And what does she value? Brand reputation, clean beauty, and pricing. What makes you unique? We are sensitive-friendly, badged by CVS and by Target. We focus on blue light protection. Our line is formulated to protect and delay premature aging of being on screens of computers so much time during many hours during the day. Affordable luxury means premium skincare at affordable prices with superfood ingredients like turmeric, cacao, and sugar cane. And our mission is support women education. We work with foundations to empower women and help girls in underprivileged areas to study on STEM. And we work specifically with a foundation named Code Equal. They are two sister students in Princeton. They go to the public library and they teach coding to girls. The The team, we are a family business originally from South America. Our family has been in business together for over 4 decades. My grandfather was the founder of our companies, and we take great pride on having achieved successes in the textile industry, in consumer electronics, in the fast food industry. We come from Venezuela, so we are chameleons, and we know how to adapt to every tough situation in business. Our community ask is that we're planning to fundraise in the coming weeks, basically yesterday, and we're looking to connect with people that want to be part of our story. Thank you very much. Unleash your inner glow always.
Thank you, Simon. Let's bring back the judges so we can start Q&A.
Sorry for the technical difficulties at the beginning.
That's
Claudia,
okay.
I had a question for Simon. Simon, I had a question on branding. I was looking at BU online just now, and I came across BU Chair, BU World, BU Star, BU Company, BU Peach Jewelry. And I was wondering if you had a initiative or focus on trying to get at the top of those type of searches in front of your viewers.
Oh yes, we are investing heavily in Google Ads and Facebook Ads in order to with the keywords to bring and be in the front page when you bring on BU, because there's actually a lot of BU different kind of products. But BU is very important for us because you be yourself, be happy with who you are. We celebrate freckles, we celebrate redness in your skin. We don't so skin positivity. That's why we like the name BU.
Great. Next question.
Yeah, I have a few questions. So you mentioned that there's one ingredient. What is that key ingredient? I don't think you touched on that.
In each product, depends on the product. For example, in the cleanser is the vitamin C. In the toner is the witch hazel. On the serum is the retinol. And they have different functions like moisturize, hydrate, trim your skin. And the idea is that you can mix them up and create your own routines, knowing which ingredient you're using, because people don't know the ingredients in the formulas of cosmetic generally. It's very complicated.
So it's not the one ingredient across all the product lines. It's just you're highlighting one key ingredient per product.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a sunblock line?
We are launching this year the sunblock.
Okay. And then last question, what's the price point?
We go from $10 to $20.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
We have time for one more question.
I can go. Seeing that this is a very crowded space with a ton of brands and a ton of competition, what is your strategy with companies like The Ordinary Brand or some others, like doing a kind of like a similar value prop? What is your end goal with that?
So first of all, the product is very affordable and easy to understand. And obviously the category is crowded, so you cannot go to a model that's going to ask you for millions of dollars to sponsor the product. We do everything organically. We are supporting college athletes, and when they mention us in their social media, we start creating awareness, and it's completely that's the word. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
In the packaging.
Yeah.
Guys, we have to wrap up. Thank you so much, Simon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we're gonna welcome to the stage Lucas Romero with Gaming Frog. Judges, please vote.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, Lucas. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me perfectly?
Yes, perfectly.
Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Let me share the screen.
Yeah.
Share screen. And okay, let me know when can I start.
You can go.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lucas, co-founder of Gaming Frog. Believe it or not, Juan, my co-founder, who's backstage at the moment, and I met playing video games online in 2009. and that would eventually lead to what Gaming Frog is right now. Gaming Frog connects video gamers, allowing them to play their favorite games for cash and prizes. Let's talk about the problem. People bet against their friends the whole time when they're playing video games, but no one can guarantee you'll get paid after you win. Take it from my experience. When I used to play against Juan and I used to beat him, I never used to get paid on the spot, and that's where we come in. We are to the everyday gamer what PayPal is to eBay. What we're offering our users is a secure platform with guaranteed payouts. The way it works is very simple. First, you will have to create an account and make your first deposit. After you do so, you can create or join a match. Then you will have to play that game in your console, Xbox, or PlayStation, and after the game is over, you have to go back to the platform and report or confirm their score. It's that simple, win money, and repeat these steps. A few years ago, the esports market was a niche, and it quickly became the fastest growing sports industry. As of 2020, Gaming Frog is addressing a $12 billion market. Our business model is very simple. We take a 10% commission out of our head-to-head matches and tournaments. We're also offering our users a monthly subscription called Gaming Frog Gold, which will come with great benefits for our users. And last but not least, we will be selling our own apparel and offering our users a coaching service for FIFA and Madden. Last year, the pandemic struck, and we saw a huge growth in our user base. We were able to grow more than 400%. Up to date, there have been more than 50,000 matches created. We have distributed over $70,000 in prizes, and we were able to achieve this with only two video game titles, FIFA and Madden. This is only our beginning. Gaming Frog is made for gamers by gamers. Juan, our CTO CMO, is a digital marketing expert with more than 10 years of experience and also a self-taught developer with more than 7 years of experience. Macy, our CIO, has a financial career of more than 10 years of experience and has helped raise over $6 million for other startups as a consultant. Myself, as the CEO, I'm an esports athlete agent and I have experience with sports and media brands. What we're asking is for introductions with people within your network that are aligned with what we're doing. Thank you so much, and now I'd like to open it up for some questions. Hello? Hello?
Okay, here we go. Everybody at the same time.
Were you guys able to see me when I was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Because I just read the message that said no video, so I was like, oh my God.
No, it was good.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Lucas, I love where you're going with this. And I remember all the competitive nature that I had playing video games when I was younger. I am very curious as to how to interpret your company and the intent of it against gambling. And I was just looking up Penal Code 47.02 for the state of Texas. And it says making a bet on any partial or final result of a game or contest is under that penal code. So just curious as to that.
Of course. Thanks so much for the energy. And I can relate how you feel. We are very competitive as well. Yep. And that's a great question, actually. So we're not considered gambling just because the bet is among the two peers that are playing against one another. So it's considered games of skill. So gambling will be if, let's say, I'm playing against you, Justin, and Claudia will place a bet against the result. So she's not in control of that outcome. So since we're both involved and we're in control of the outcome, 100% of the time we're participating in, it's considered games of skill, and it's allowed in 48 states in the U.S. So it's a state-by-state regulated.
So to build on what Justin's saying, I guess my next question is, how is there maximum on the bet? How do you protect against money laundering?
Got it. So at the moment, the maximum bet is 100. Of course, that could be changed. I mean, we're the ones that make the decision, and we use a company called Trulia for anti-money laundering.
Hey, and I have a few questions. Well, game-wise, why FIFA and Madden?
So that's a great question. We started with FIFA because Juan and I, we're obsessed with soccer, and we've been playing it since we're kids. So we were very familiar with the game, with the community, and we knew their pains and needs. So it was the best choice for us to approach this game at first, and we wanted to grab as much of the market share before moving on to other games.
Yeah, it just feels it's very console focused, not a lot of PC gaming focus there, especially when you consider the sort of the three largest esports titles are mostly played on PC, right? League of Legends, Dota 2, and CSGO. So just some concerns there that maybe it's much smaller of a market than if you started with some of these bigger titles.
Yeah, that is correct. And the reason why we also started with this is because it's 1v1. The other ones are team-based. So we wanted to get it right and proved our model with a smaller title to then expand to those AAA titles.
How do you ensure that the scores are kept accurately in terms of I go in and say I won, now my friends have to pay me?
Yeah, of course. And that's a great question. So at the moment, and all our competitors are in the same page, we do this with a trust system, right? So in case there is a disagreement, there will be a dispute created, and we will ask both users for evidence, which that can easily be grabbed from the video game itself. But we're also working on an AI technology that will be able to grab the match outcome automatically at the very end of the game.
How do you protect kids in order not to stay all the time playing and gambling?
This is.
I am a father, and I am very concerned. Your mother is very nice, but it's concerning.
No, of course. And our business model only applies 18 and over, so kids are not able to use our platform.
Okay.
Great. Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna welcome to the stage while the judges vote Daniela Sichel, founder of Opción Yo. Hi, Daniela. How are you?
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm happy to be here, and sorry that I bothered. I went in and you weren't ready for me.
No, it's okay. Can you please share your screen?
Yeah, sure.
And then make sure to click the button where it says hide so we don't see it.
Now?
Yes, perfect. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Is everything, do you see everything?
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Go.
Hi, my name is Daniela Sichel, and I'm the founder of OpciónYo.com, a platform with the mission of democratizing access to well-being for the Hispanic population. As a licensed psychologist, I validated the effectiveness of online therapy. I realized that I could make a difference in people's lives no matter where I lived, and research proves that the future of mental health is in our pocket. This became my passion in life, so I created Opción Yo for healing people at scale. I'm not only a caregiver, I'm also a care recipient. My father passed away when I was 8 years old. My family and I had the privilege to have access to therapy, which made the process of grieving easier. Mental health for the Hispanic population is a huge untapped opportunity. We're here to help. I know that there are many Hispanic that don't have that option today. The Hispanic community is unattended in their mental health, and we want to change this reality. We see an enormous opportunity well behind the LATAM market into the United States. We have been growing at an outstanding rate with a very simple value proposition, offering client easy, affordable access to psychologists, coaching, and nutritionists in Spanish, charging clients $25 per 30-minute session and $45 per 60-minute session. We have discounts when clients buy in volume, and we have group sessions for only $7 an hour. This has enabled phenomenal growth, having a 69 repurchase rate, a 40% gross profit, and we see exponential opportunities for growth. To continue a growing path, We need to accelerate our B2C conversion via marketing and brand investment, develop a B2B delivery model to massify distribution, continue our business development in the US market, including Medicare, and consolidate our in-house command center for specialists. We believe we can take this business past the 50% margin. Our network provider is outstanding. We have professionals in more than 14 countries, and we keep growing. We have a dream team of managers. We are passionate in healing people at scale, and we want for you to be part of our journey. We are fundraising $1 million with a valuation of $5 million, with the objective of extending our track record, augmenting execution capabilities, and position Option Joe for a Series A round early in 2022. Thank you.
Daniela. Okay, we welcome back the judges. Who wants to start? Federico?
Great presentation, Daniela. I really like your platform. The question I have is, how do you select the professionals, and how do you control the quality of the services?
Okay, we have a very rigorous recruiting process. We verify their licensings, and we do a lot of rounds of interviews, and they need to answer a case, and depending on which country they are located, we verify with their university and all their certifications. Actually, we have had more than 2,000 applications, and nowadays we only have 300 therapists working for us. So we are very rigorous in our recruiting process.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Next question.
How are you currently acquiring a majority of your customers?
With search. Everything. We have like 80% of our traffic comes through Google search, and 20% of our customers come organically.
And on average, how many sessions is each user using with you guys? Is it 1? Is it 5? And when do you see the drop off?
Okay, until now, with the data that we have been collected, we're starting with a lifetime value of more than $350.
Okay, time for one more.
I may have missed this one, but what percentage do you guys take from what the customer pays, from the $49 or the $29?
We pay a flat fee of $25 per hour to our therapist, and depending on the price that the client paid, we keep the rest. So if they bought 8 sessions, the session cost $34.9, so we keep the rest.
Okay, great. Thank you, Daniela. Sorry, we're out of time.
Don't worry. Thank you.
Okay, so now please fill out the form, judges, and we're going to get ready to welcome to the stage Nicolas Bonilla with CAMSA. Hi, Nicolas. If you will put mute on the YouTube, yeah. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Let me know when you're ready to share screen, please.
I can hear you. Is the sound okay? Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, let me do the share now.
Okay, and then click hide on the square at the bottom.
Okay, hold on. Hide right here. All right, ready?
Perfect, ready, go.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicolas Bonilla. and I am the founder of CAMSA, the only shelf-stable organic probiotic water in the market, and currently selling in Costco and in about 500 retailers. We have 4 amazing flavors. We have a ginger lemonade, turmeric mango, ginger strawberry, and a maca pineapple coconut. I was born and raised in Colombia, and I was lucky enough to come across an amazing native Indian tribe in the Colombian Amazon. They showed me their amazing water infusions that provided exceptional digestive health and immunity. So we were inspired by them to create our own product and name the product after their name. We also stay committed to a very special social cause where we donate 1% of our profits to the CAMSA native Indian tribes. What makes us unique? So we use a spore-forming probiotic. When I say spore-forming, this probiotic has a shield that can survive high temperatures and tough environments like your digestive system, like stomach acid. So it can go deeper into your digestive tract and provide exceptional digestive functionality and immunity. We do not use any of the sugar or unwanted sweeteners like stevia that often gives drinks an aftertaste, or sugar alcohols that add carbs to the product and bloats normally the consumer. We use functional amounts of superroots, and we claim that those specific amounts. So in our 2 ginger products, we have 1,000 milligrams of ginger per bottle. On the turmeric, we have 300 milligrams, and on the maca, which is a Peruvian root for energy, we have 600 milligrams. Our product uses no plastic on the cap or the bottle. We use a glass bottle. We are USDA organic certified, plant-based, and we're also minority owned and certified by the National Minority Supplier Diversity Council. The opportunity, we have a little bit of an overlap on 2 beverage segments, primarily. We also have tea on there, but primarily on the shelf-stable enhanced waters and the probiotic drink market. It's a combined market of about 50 billion. Why do we have an overlap? Because we are a shelf-stable flavor water, and we provide probiotic functionality. When I talk about probiotic beverages, I'm referring to the kombuchas of the world, and some of the products with dairy also have that probiotic functionality. This slide describes perfectly how we stand out from the competition. To the left, you'll see very popular big brands of shelf-stable flavor water. They often use artificial ingredients. They use unwanted sweeteners, again, like stevia, and most of the times they're packaged on a plastic bottle. On the other side, when we talk about the kombuchas, they're great products. They come in glass, but they do have high amounts of calories, sugars, and carbs. So any diabetic or people on keto diets, or if you have any kind of contraindication where you cannot have any or high sugar intakes and you want the probiotic functionality, we have that product for you. So none of the sugar. We use monk fruit as our sweetener, which is a very unique ingredient that does not add any calories, carbs, or sugar content. And on the traction and timeline, on 2018, I started the company on the 3rd quarter. We sold about $80,000 on the first 12 months with only 2 SKUs. 2019, we added 2 more SKUs to our line. Then 2020, COVID came. It was a tough time, but it also made the consumer very aware of the products they consume. So now more than ever, they're looking for healthy options, no sugar options, and products that provide, other than a good tasting and refreshing drink, functionality. So immunity or digestive health, hydration, all of these things are things that consumers are looking for. 2021, this year.
Nicolas, sorry to interrupt you, but we ran out of time.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to bring back the judges for quick Q&A.
Sure.
Okay. Who wants to start?
I had a question for you, Nicolas. What is your marketing expenses as % of your revenue, or what is that plan?
Marketing, we're about at 15% of revenue.
Where are you distributing your product right now? Is it online or is it through third-party stores?
Through so most of it is through distributors. We have regional distributors in the Southeast and on the Northeast. We also have KEHI and UNFI, which are the biggest natural distributors in the country. For example, to the Costco stores, we ship direct to their warehouses. And then online, we have our e-commerce store on our website, and we also do Amazon and Walmart.com. Although, because of the nature of our product, we're shipping glass, liquid. It's fragile, it's very heavy, very expensive to ship. So it's basically more of a marketing exercise that we do with the e-commerce because the shipment and the breakage rate is very challenging and it gets expensive. So we do concentrate on the selling to distributors and directly to the big national retailers.
Where do you produce your products?
Where do we make them?
Yeah.
In Marion, Virginia. So we have warehouses with inventory in Virginia and in Miami. That Marion facility is an SQF2 facility, which is one of the highest for food safety. Someone like Costco, Walmart, they'll only take your product in if the facility where you produce your products is gotta be certified with like an SQF2 certification.
Okay.
Great. Thank you, Nicolas. We need to vote now. Judges, please, on the form.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Nicolas. Bye. So now we're going to welcome to the stage Anastasia Mikalokina with Lean Orb.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Anastasia. Good to see you.
Hi, Claudia. Okay, let me just share my screen. All right, let me know if you see my deck.
Yes, perfect. Let me know when you're ready to start.
All right, I'm ready.
Go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anastasia. I'm the founder and CEO at Lean Orb, a compostable food service packaging company powered by data and corporate education. Our company's core mission is creating immediate quantifying solutions to the problem of plastic waste. I'm a product designer by trade. I'm also a water person and a surfer. Being a waterfront community gives us a responsibility to protect our waters. The amount of waste that is currently being discarded is enormous. We're seeing 180 billion single-use plastic food and beverage containers being discarded by the industry, which inspired me to start the company in 2017. Today, we're helping our clients eliminate single-use plastics from their operation. We simplify the complexity of compostable packaging by educating business owners and corporate stakeholders on products they need. Finally, we are connecting all our customers to local compost sites so they can divert their waste and from entering the landfill. We're offering a wide range of products from cups to plates, cutlery, to to-go boxes. The materials we're using are post-consumer waste. We're staying away from complex biopolymers and bioplastics like other eco-packaging companies are doing. We're not using any inks and chemical processes because we do want to make sure that once the product is composted, the quality of the soil remains high. We give the clients measurable data on value chain emissions, associated risks and opportunities related to their waste management practices. The biodegradable packaging market currently at 56 billion, with US accounting for 24 billion of the annual spend. And in the last 2 years, we had experience working with a diversified portfolio of corporate clients, from high-end hotels to corporate headquarters, building solutions for Four Seasons, the W, Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Our order size today on average is about $750, and we're offering 90 different SKUs to our clients. With the loyal customer base in Florida, we have been seeing 150% increase in revenue year over year, which also helped us eliminate over 11 million single-use plastic units from circulation in Miami-Dade County alone. Our team has experience from building startups to Fortune 500 companies. We like to say that we have grit and gray hair, bringing experience from product design to finance, bio research, and logistics. And today our ask is we're always looking to connect with potential customers. We're expanding our sales team, and we want you to be on the lookout for our equity crowdfunding campaign at the end of this year. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Anastasia. Let's bring back our judges. Okay. Who wants to start questions?
In terms of cost of a comparable product that would not have the carbon footprint or any of the eco benefits of your product, what are you looking at in terms of premium that you're paying?
Sure. So when we look at pricing, our products on average are about 15% more expensive than, let's just say, regular plastic, and about 5% more expensive when it comes to higher grade plastics that most of the higher end hotels are currently using. So our approach with customers, we're a one-stop shop. So we're a consultant, right? And we're really helping our clients minimize the amount of products they're using. So that's the goal number one. And let's just say that you're operating a business and you're selling 1,000 containers. So first and foremost, we want to make sure that you will only need 800. And we do so by implementing or suggesting reusables where possible. And so that gives us a little bit of room as far as budget goes. And it also minimizes the amount of waste that is leaving the site. So it's a win-win for everyone. But for the most part, it's about 15% more expensive than plastics today.
And just the gross margin on that?
So the gross margin on that is 40% for us. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. We have time for one more.
I have a question on the competitive landscape. What other companies are doing similar products, and what would stop the big players on the space to develop like exactly the same products?
Sure. So today we are a boutique style distributor and designer with deep expertise in compostable packaging. So who we're seeing on the market is someone like Cisco, who is selling, let's say, 100 different types of plastic containers and 2 types of eco containers, right? But the salespeople for Cisco will never be experts on the topic. So when you're buying from them, it's like going into a Burger King and asking them to give you, like a diet plan. Then the second competitor that we have is a manufacturer. For manufacturers, they will, again, they're not, their business is not to educate the consumer, and it's not to become a one-stop shop and to make sure that the clients are composting. They're just producing and they're selling in bulk. So we found this gap that exists, and it's where product meets data, meets education.
Great. Thank you, Anastasia. We have to wrap up now. Okay, we're getting ready to welcome to our stage our next candidate, Juan Barrero with Letbox.it. Is Juan here? Oh, there we are. Great. Please share your screen.
Can you see it?
Yes. Now click hide and open at the bottom. Perfect. Go. You're ready.
Hi, everyone. I'm the co-founder of Let's Box It, and very happy to share what I'm creating with you guys. So we ship packages to Latin America at lower cost. Hispanics in the US, they provide for the relatives in Latin America. They send back home more than 15 million packages a year. And this isn't with the newest PlayStation or iPhone. This is with important items such as clothes, vitamins, and even sometimes food. They are sending essential goods that are needed in third world countries. A problem is that shipping packages is way too expensive. If they go to the nationwide companies that we all know, such as FedEx or UPS, they're going to be charged around $150 for a 20-pound package. Luckily, at Xboxit, we found a solution. And that's, if we break up the logistics route, we can make it up to 60% more affordable. This means we can use a company in the US to pick up the package, then a different one to export it and fly it abroad, and lastly, a company in Latin America to distribute it to the final recipient. And hence why we created Xboxit. It's a one-stop service to ship to Latin America that saves customers 60% by integrating these couriers onto our tech platform. The customer journey is very easy. All you have to do is enter their info online and pay, print and attach their label, and give it to USPS. We take care of the rest. We're integrated with all their couriers, and we'll make sure it gets to its final recipient in Latin America. On average, the revenue per package is around $83, and Xboxit takes a 23% cut. The rest is paid to the distributors who physically transport the package from the US to Latin America. In the last 12 months, we've done $215,000 in revenue. We've acquired 1,400 customers, and we sent 3,000 packages. The parcel shipment to Latin American market is a $5 billion market, but we really want to hone into the customers with the greatest pain point, and those are the 8 million Hispanics who live in non-Hispanic hubs, and they represent a $1 billion market. The founding team consists of Juan Barrero. He's been in the tech and logistics space for more than 20 years. He's the founder of ControlBox, and he's created backend shipping software for more than 400 couriers. And myself, Juan. I graduated from the University of Chicago and formerly worked at Credit Suisse's New York investment banking division. And lastly, I want to ask the community if anyone has any connections with national retail stores so that we can form a partnership and sell our service. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Juan. Okay, let's bring back the judges. Who wants to do the first question?
Okay, I'll do it. How do you deal with customs, Juan?
How do we acquire them, or like customers who have late?
If you send something, maybe the custom will check it and then reject it. Do you have a department? How do you deal with that?
Yeah, so we have a full customer service team. Before they send their package, most of the people call and we let them know what they cannot send. It's also on our website. So everyone knows the rules, but if something were to happen, then we would call them, let them know. And what we really try to concentrate is to be on the customer side and guide them through the whole process. We're not like FedEx, who just lets the customer deal with the situation themselves.
Okay.
I have a similar question. What's your plan for expanding beyond those 3 countries? And did you start with those countries because they are more custom friendly than probably like other Latin American countries, or why was that decision made?
Well, Mexico was because we have the biggest market in the U.S. of Mexican immigrants, and there too is because we think that they have the highest probability of using technology to send abroad, and we plan on integrating with more couriers. Each courier brings along their own companies to Latin America. That's how we're going to look to expand.
Okay, great.
I have one more question. Who eats the variable cost for any changes in import fees and taxes as you guys, your products enter the countries?
The customers do.
The customer
So we already have it all digitalized, and we let them know beforehand what they're going to. So we make the customer say to declare a value, and that value is right, then 99% of the time they're going to pay exactly what we quoted on the website. If it's more than that value, then they have to pay the difference.
Okay.
Okay, great. So Juan, thank you so much for being here, and judges, you know the drill. we'll get ready to welcome the next candidate to the stage. Okay, so now we're welcoming to the stage Andres Avila with Paddle. Hi, Andres, welcome.
Hi, thank you so much. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for joining us today to learn more about Paddle. Our story really began when we first saw bike share and scooter share becoming popular. And we saw the unique ability to really cater the same technology and apply it to water sports. So our goal is to democratize global waterway access. If you choose to buy your own equipment, it's very large and difficult to store and transport. And it's also expensive to purchase and maintain. If you go towards traditional rentals, you have outdated check-in and check-out processes, very limited operating hours, and high prices that are geared solely to the travel market. So looking at our solution, it makes it really easy to get out on the water. We have a patented dual locking system and our stations are designed to be off-grid and totally self-sufficient with solar power. The design also allows for easy shipping. For our riders, we provide convenient locations, one-click forms, transparent pricing, memberships, and peer-to-peer tours for additional services. So looking at the market, Paddle's at the intersection of three massive markets: outdoor recreation, wellness, and sustainability. Currently, there are 34 million annual participants in the US alone, and the majority of that spend is going towards activities versus the actual purchase of equipment. So why now? With the sharing economy is now really access is the new norm. Mobile convenience is now expected across all businesses. People really don't want to have the hassle of ownership and would rather just have the accessibility. After COVID, people have also really changed their way of living to be more health conscious. And we provide a healthy, active activity that really gets people outside in a really healthy and fun way. Lastly, the market consists of mom and pop concessionaires with minimal brand recognition. And that really allows us with the opportunity to position Paddle as a global brand. So looking at the traction, we developed the hardware and software for PaddleShare. We had our utility patent accepted for the PaddleShare system. We launched our data collection project to act as a moat as well as a future revenue stream. We'll be collecting key information on water quality that we can later share back with our partner municipalities. We launched at 10 locations as of last Friday, really providing a wide array of different locations that our paddlers can go to. We built a new location pipeline currently with over 200 contracted and verbal commitments from various municipalities and private partners. And we partnered with CETO for safety prevention and on-the-water support. Looking at our rider growth, we're actually crossing the 5,000 rider mark today, so we're really excited. And 67% of our rides are from repeat riders. Over the next 12 months, by the end of 2021, our target is to launch 50 stations, increase our new location pipeline to 500 stations, and complete the R&D for the addition of kayaks, our water quality data sensors on the equipment, our peer-to-peer tour model, and other system upgrades. So our founding team is made up of lifelong water sportsmen, enthusiasts with backgrounds in hospitality, strategic planning, finance, engineering, sales, and operations. And while we know we have a great team, we also believe that having a strong advisory board as well is really crucial to scaling this company. And we have an advisory board with backgrounds in mobility, political strategy, and investments, really taking us to the next level. So for the community ask, we just really want to know, where would you like to see Paddle next? We really want to know and play stations where we have a strong demand, and we'd love to be able to cater that. So thank you so much for your time, and please check Paddle out for yourselves. You can download the app directly from the QR code, and if you have any questions, we're happy to help answer them.
Thank you, Andres.
Thank you so much.
Okay, judges, ready for Q&A? And for the audience, if you great in the summer, you can check out Paddle and go out on a ride.
Thank you so much.
What's the payback period for each of the assets, I guess, the paddleboards, in terms of number of rides until it's paid for?
Definitely. So we look at about 500 rides on a blended average. We currently at stations about $12,000 and generates about $40,000 a year at a 70% margin.
So 500 rides to pay back the station or the paddleboard?
Payback for the station as well as the four boards and all the equipment on the station.
Okay.
What about the operation cost, Andres?
So the main operational cost in a nutshell, I think going from top bottom, our cost of sales consists of a revenue share that we contribute back to the municipalities and private partners that we work with. Then that's on average 20%, although depending on where you go, sometimes it's a fixed 200 a month, and it really varies. And in terms of the actual operation, it's about a 10% cost margin, and that is related to credit card processing, hosting, and cellular data costs that we have for remote management, as well as GPS tracking and data transmission from the stations themselves.
Okay, fantastic.
Andres, walk me through why no matter where I go, I will always pay $19 an hour to ride one of your products.
We're testing different pricing and switching that out. It was 15 a couple weeks ago. We increased it to 19 and didn't see a slowdown. So we're testing different pricing.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Andres.
No, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Good luck. And last but not least, judges, we have one more. Hold on tight. We'll welcome to the stage now Ryan Rosenbaum with.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Great. Hi, Ryan.
Hello. I'm the last one, so everyone be reassured. We'll get a little pep in us, and we'll get going.
Perfect. Let me know. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay,
Ready.
Go.
Awesome. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming. My name is Ryan Rosenbaum, and I'm a founder at Flex, where we're creating the future of swimming. Did you know that swimming is the third highest participation sport among all age demographics? Not only is it low impact on our bodies, but it also provides a killer high intensity workout. And swimmers recognize this, with almost 250 million people regularly active, 37 million of whom swimming 3 or more times per week. And with our background as popular swimming YouTubers, having grown an engaged audience to over 7 million views, this market is ripe for opportunity. And given our swimming backgrounds as Olympians, Ironman triathletes like myself, and internationally renowned coaches, we know a thing or two about the sport. So let's talk about the opportunity. Swimming was left behind in the wearable revolution. And unlike sports like running and cycling, fitness swimmers lacked engagement and the ability to form a community. And this lack of meaningful data and insights affects everyone, from amateurs to Olympic medalists. So we took things into our own hands. And in 2019, we launched our very first product, the Edge. The Edge is a smart, goggle-worn fitness tracker made by swimmers, capable of understanding every single detail of your swim, over 30 metrics. We also became the first company to introduce real-time heart rate tracking to the sport of swimming. And we're currently developing our core software experience, which we call Flex Plus. Swimmers from around the world can access world-class stroke insights and training recommendations while engaging with our habit-forming software experience of challenges and social events. And our business model is simple. We create premium hardware solutions to help swimmers maximize their performance, engagement, and enjoyment of the sport of swimming. The Edge is currently on the market and has sold over $180,000 worth, with only $12,000 in marketing spend. We're currently in the design phase of our second generation hardware and have already begun testing samples of an innovative bone conduction headphone solution for swimmers. By this time next year, we project Flex Plus will be one of the most downloaded fitness apps in the world. Our growth strategy includes an exclusive partnership with swimming's largest professional sports league, brand partnerships with companies like Arena and Nike, and we plan on capitalizing on our already successful community-built channels to grow our user base. Our team's background is not just as swimmers. Our technical team has experience having been published in Nature and worked at companies like Microsoft and the Department of Defense. We've seen multiple unicorns grow out of the running and cycling market, and the data is very clear. Swimming is next, and Flex is the team to make it happen. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Ryan. That was amazing. Okay, we're going to get our judges back for our last Q&A.
Here's our product, by the way, guys.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I start if you want. Very nice product.
Thank you.
I ride bikes and I use Garmin products, and I wonder how do you differentiate from Garmin, or is a product that you could combine with Garmin Connect?
Yeah, no, and that's a fantastic question. So one of the main benefits of what our premium hardware solution is that Garmin watches and Apple watches specifically are normally trained in what's called endless pools, which is just a jet that pushes against a swimmer. And oftentimes from our studies and some white papers that have been published, Apple Watch is 30% less accurate than what we provide. So a lot of Garmin users may have the issue of distance tracking being off, along with the fact that we're obviously providing a lot more data and analytics to the swimmer. Our plan long-term is to kind of abstract that layer from the swimmer and just provide you the ability to improve with our technology and kind of abstract the rest off.
Okay, fantastic.
Ryan, does your product work with sunglasses? Can you just wear those also with sunglasses as well? Like if you're running and still do the same thing as in multi-purpose?
This current design for the Edge 1.0 does not. This is made just to be on these nice bungees for goggles, but we have taken this into consideration for our second generation hardware, correct?
Okay. Okay, everyone. I think that's a
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Ryan. Okay, I think now you have a couple of minutes to fill out the form, and we already have all the scores in from the previous presentations. So I want to just thank all the entrepreneurs for their great presentations and all the panelists for the questions that they did to our founders. Judges will now send the scores in so that we can announce the first place winner. And then please, to everyone in the crowd, please go to the message box. You're going to see a link there to vote for the second place. And then we'll just give it a couple of minutes while we get all the scoring, and I can announce the winners. I think, okay, and we have here with us YJ from Dell Technologies. He's going to talk a little bit about Dell products and services while we get in the scores. Welcome, YJ.
Thank you so much. So I'll make this really quick so that we can see who the winners are. Was really excited to listen to everyone's startups. Give me just a moment here, and I will pull up my deck and see how fast I can give my presentation for Dell. So I'm really excited to kind of talk about what we're trying to do here for Dell for Entrepreneurs. Our goal is, let me see if I can push this in. Let's see if my slide's showing. Cool. So I work for the Dell for Entrepreneurs program with my coworkers, Marcus Devane and Lucas Chaldopino. About Dell, we have a bunch of companies under our portfolio to support you in every single modern IT infrastructure. And really our purpose and the reasons why we want to support startups, it's really dated back to Michael Dell's own, entrepreneurial journey when he first started Dell Technologies 40 years ago in his apartment at UT Austin. And so for us is figuring out how we can better support startups and entrepreneurs by having those early stage conversations with y'all on what you guys need to empower your people and your businesses to make sure that you guys have everything that you need to grow. And how we do that is by first understanding what your business needs are. I'd love to learn more about your business. The whole team would love to spend time to kind of meet with you to kind of figure out where you are at with your business and to figure out what that looks like in terms of incorporating or helping you from Dell Technologies. At the end of the day, what we love to do is working with our media partners such as TechCrunch or Entrepreneur Inc. to figure out how we can promote your businesses on various media channels to kind of show how Dell Technologies was able to support you. And we do that by pairing you up with a dedicated startup advisor and trying to figure out what products or solutions or whether our innovation teams might be a great fit for you. What that looks like in our program means that we will have dedicated program managers who have entrepreneurial experience. We have tons of mentors. We have tons of advisors. We have an OEM team that works with a lot of hardware startups. And we have tons of flexibility to help you make sure that you get everything that you need. And then we also have an innovation group. They do a lot of stuff to work specifically with startups to figure out how we can innovate as a company. And we also have ventures team that's focused on investing in over $200 million a year onto various portfolio companies, specifically focused for them on technology enterprise solutions. So this is one of the ways in which Dell as a company stays innovative. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach us at dell.com/startups or at startups@dell.com. We do have a page just for the Endeavor entrepreneurs, so feel free to visit that one as well. And if you guys have any questions at all about what we do for Dell for Entrepreneurs, then feel free to reach out. We're more than happy to stay in touch and figure out how we can connect you to digitally transforming your business. So looking forward to figuring out the winner, and that's it from my side. Thank you guys.
Okay, so thank you so much, YJ. I think we're getting in the score soon. Do we want to bring our judges back, please? Great. Okay. Okay, I'm getting the scores here. And I think the audience already voted. Oh, wow, okay. So, everyone, what did you guys think about the pitches? I know it was a marathon. Usually we give them a little more time, but they were pretty good. What did you like the most about it? While we get the score here.
I like the overall quality of the startups that you recruit. So kudos to the Endeavor team for recruiting such a great group of entrepreneurs and startups.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with that. Every team did an amazing job with the very limited amount of time that they had to, give us an overview of their business, how everything came together, with what the product is, what the market is. So I think they hit on all the right points. Limited amount of time.
Yeah, it is very challenging to select any of the entrepreneurs. Everyone was fantastic. So congratulations to the Endeavor team because you selected them. Great.
We heard a lot of pitches to get to this group, and then everybody did a training session to prepare for today. So yeah, the team did a great job preparing. Okay.
I also like the variety, right, of the projects.
Yeah, we try to have a diverse group. So I think we have now the winners. Okay, we're getting the names now in the chat. So who wants to announce the second place, and then who will announce the first place? Any volunteers? Lucas, Justin, Claudina? Okay. Okay, so we have the winner from the vote of the audience. Who wants to announce that second place? So let me just remind everyone, the second place winner will win $4,000 in Dell products. And thank you so much for the audience for casting the votes.
I'll be happy to announce the second place winner from the audience.
Okay.
Drum roll. The second place winner is Lean Orb. Congratulations.
Yay, Anastasia.
Wonderful.
Congratulations. Okay, I don't know if we have her here, but if not, Anastasia will follow up with you shortly. And congratulations on winning the second place on this pitch competition. Okay. And then we have the first place winner coming in. Judges, what do you think? Okay. Who wants to announce the first place? You can use the chat, please. Okay, there you go. Who wants, Lucas, or who wants to announce the first place?
I can announce it. First place winner is Flex.
Flex. Okay, great. Congratulations, Ryan. Our last candidate of the day. You are the winner, and you will get $6,000 in Dell technology products. And you're going to also move into the final pitch competition that will be hosted by Dell Technologies on September 15th, competing for first place $15,000 and second $10,000 and third $5,000 in cash prizes. So stay tuned for that. And I just want to thank. Oh, yay! Look at the
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We very much appreciate it. Thank you for the great feedback, and yeah, thank you for the validation.
Okay, perfect. Congratulations, everyone. Well done. Well deserved. And I just want to thank all the participants of today. I think you all did incredible. I know it was tough to do a short pitch presentation, but I think everybody did a great job. And thank you to our amazing partner, as always, Dell Technologies, and to the judges, Lucas, Justin, Claudina, Andre, Federico, and Derek for being here today and hearing all these pitches and getting the two winners into, well, the second place and the first winner into the next round of pitch for September 15th. So thank you so much. And audience, as always, thank you for tuning in and for watching and for voting on the second place. Thank you, everyone, and have a great afternoon.